Hey everyone, just wanted to let y'all know that my physical copy of my graphic novel is now available to purchase on Amazon. There's also the ebook form, but it is finally done. I'm excited. Finally got the physical copy ready to go. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the links down in the descriptions, alright? Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Arts. Wicked here, and it's Tiny Tuesday, and I'm going to be on a little bit of a spider kick this week, because I think if I draw Friday, I'm going to draw some Spider-Man stuff. But just because of the Across the Spider-Verse movie, I figured today we'll draw Spider-Ham. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this rounded shape. Okay, so we're just going to kind of take that down, just like that. So nice. I'll darken that up just a little bit so you can see it better. Get a nice rounded shape in there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, he's got these really defined cheeks. So I'm going to draw this kind of shape right here. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here and we're going to do the same thing and bring that in. Now, the key thing is Spider-Ham is a pig. So I want to kind of make sure that I draw that pig nose in there. Okay. And then he also has his pig ears. So we're going to have to make sure we get those in there. And we're going to round that back. Get his other ear. Now, Spider-Ham's kind of more cartoony, so we can get away with a little bit of looseness on the artwork. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is we're going to get in the eyes. So we're going to run those right off the cheeks right here. Draw our typical Spider-Man mask eyes. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to kind of run off the mask a little. I'm just going to kind of sketch that up, add in that curve. And take that down like that. Let's actually stretch this just a little bit more. Like that. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do, connect that part of the face right there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of bring this shoulder out. Okay, so we're going to have him jumping. I'm just going to bring that arm down just a little bit, like that there. And then let's draw his little porky fingers. Get a thumb right there. And then we can kind of shape out the palm, and then we'll take this hand this way. So instead of the traditional, because like I said, he's a little bit more cartoony, instead of the traditional 5 fingers, he's only going to get the 4. And then we want that to kind of curve So let's extend this out just a little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to kick that out. And then we're going to get our palm right there. Let's kind of get the red part of the glove right in here. And we'll just connect that. Okay. Now we're going to go real simple on, extend that nose out a little bit. We're going to go real simple on the chest. Okay, because we're going to make him kind of small like he's supposed to be. So we're just going to pull that out. And then we would be able to see if the head's stuck down. Let's see a little bit of the spider body, the legs, and we'll fix this up. We're just kind of sketching it in right now. You can see a little bit of the legs right here. Right? And then I'm just going to take the legs and give him that kind of typical Spider-Man jumping pose. Again here, I'm going to come out right here. Let's make this a little bit thicker that way. Kind of draw this down for the boot. And we'll kind of arch that. And we'll get our foot to be more rounded. So let's actually take this out that way. And we'll kind of round that out. Okay, and then we'll just kind of round the foot down that way. All right. Now I want to get the other leg. So I'm going to come this way. And let's start up here. We're going to, because we want the chest to come around. So let's get the hip kind of curved right there. And then I can kind of curve out like that. And we'll tuck that behind the leg that way. So we have it bent. Okay. And then all I have to do is, let's make it come out about right here. We're just going to round the foot out this way. And just kind of have that go underneath the leg. It stays rounded. Okay. And then we're going to come up here by the eye, and we're just going to extend an arm out. Okay. So let's take that about right here. And we'll kind of make our thumb. Like I said, we're trying to keep it cartoony like Spider-Ham is. And we can take a slight curve and then go up this way. Bring that back. Maybe not so deep. Give them little kind of porkly fingers. Okay, so now we're going to do another one. And we can stretch that out. To right here. And just connect it there. Okay. So now I have what I need set up. So let's go ahead and we're going to come inside and we're going to start refining everything. So I'm just really just kind of tracing back over it, making it nice and dark. And then I'm just kind of cleaning up the sketchiness around it so it looks a little cleaner. Okay, now inside the eye, we got to give him an expression. Let's start from down here. Okay, then inside this eye, a little too tall. And do the same thing. Okay, nice solid lines in there. Now the funny thing with Spider-Ham is, like, you know, Spider-Man can like do expressions with his eyes, but his nose also does the same thing. So we have his nose there, and then we want to come in and do the same thing and just kind of give it an edge. Again, we just kind of rounding that out. And now we have his nostril. So let's go ahead and take this. And again, we're going to make that nice and solid. Okay, and I'm just going to clean up all of the sketchiness surrounding it, just so it's nice and clean. Okay. And then the other thing is we want to have a little bit of an edge, so I'm just going to make that nice and solid here. And we're going to round that. Right back that way, just to give it more of an edge look. Okay, and then I'm just going to connect those. Again, just kind of clean up any sketchiness. Okay, now I'm going to thicken up these spider legs and fill in the spider symbol. Like that. Okay. We also want to kind of fill in the eyes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make this kind of like a jagged reflection. Like that, so you can see how I kind of left that white. Just going to color in the rest of the eyes. And then up here at the top, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. Just kind of make it jagged looking. Okay, and we come around this back end and kind of do the same thing. Add in some jaggedness. and give that a nice little reflection right in there. Okay, and solidify these lines. Now I'm going to do the same with the nose, except I'm not going to leave any reflections in there. I'm just going to color in around it. Like that. Okay, and the rest of this we'll just kind of solidify in here. Just going to kind of go around. Again, just clean up any of the sketchy lines that you have. Make the rest of them nice and solid so that it stands out. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with my eyes here. Some jagged lines in there. Do the same thing over here. Right, and we'll continue down. Let's do that down here at the bottom. And we'll do the same thing here. Just like that. Okay. So again, I'm just going to kind of solidify and clean up some of the line work. Go around our pig ears. Like that. Do the same thing. Just kind of go around. And just kind of clean up around the picture. Okay. So we're just going to do that real fast. And then we're going to do the last spot, which is adding the webbing into the image. Okay. So let's talk about the webbing. We're going to start right here. Notice we're going to make this kind of like diamond bridge shape for the web. Okay, and then I'm just going to go right back up the center. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of come down the eye right here. And we'll do one more here. A line there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to kind of just pass the ear, a little bit past the head, right inside there. Okay, then it's just a simple task of adding our curvature to the webbing. Now you want to kind of space it out. You don't want to go overboard. Right? So now with the ears, all we have to do is just kind of round it out like that. And then when we come down here to the face, we can add like a little subtle line that way, and then come down the middle and go down the nose that way. And then this one's going to work a little different. I'm just going to kind of wrap up that way. And then you want to have your webs going to arch around like that. Okay, and then we can come right here and then come over here and do the same thing. We're going to just kind of come out from the edge and just get our webbing in that way. Okay. Now same thing here. Once we get down to a point, right? So I want to kind of come down this way. And we'll just put our webbing in here. And with the fingers, it's just as simple as this kind of rounding. The rest of this kind of come down. And again, just kind of add your webbing in there. Okay. Now, same thing here, since we can see most of the hand exposed, let's just go ahead and do the fingers first. Like that. Okay. And then for the hands, we can just kind of get a web in there. And we can just draw one line here. And again, we're just going to kind of put our webbing in. Now for the foot down here, what we'll do is we'll just kind of draw almost like a sun type thing. Just put our webbing in there. Okay. And then for our foot, right? And then we can draw maybe one line right in here. Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to finish up with what I usually do, which is I like to thicken up the lines to make a character stand out. So while I'm doing that, I just want to take this time to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Actually, let's do this. We need to add in, before I say all that, we need to add in some lines on the shoulders. There we go. Anyway, like I said, thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. I really appreciate that. Like I always say, I consider this channel to be a learning channel. So if you want to learn how to draw, I need your help. I need you to leave me comments and either A, let me know how I'm doing. Am I doing okay? Or B, if there's something specific that you would like to see me draw, you need to let me know down in the comments. And it can be anything. I'm down to draw whatever this channel is for you, the viewer. So interacting with me and leaving me a comment is going to get a response from me. And I will do, obviously within reason. I can't do anything, inappropriate on here, but I will do within reason whatever it is you want me to teach you how to do, whether, like I said, it's just drawing a character or maybe learning, something specific in the art world about, like, maybe it's perspective, maybe you want to learn some painting stuff. I mean, I just really am trying to gear this as in just all round channel for the viewer. I'm not here trying to scoop up the cash. It's just nobody's really interacting on the videos, which I, as a former teacher and trying to be a teacher here online, it's kind of hard to guide the classroom if nobody gives me any input on what it is you want to learn. So if you could do me a favor, if you're brand new and you just joined up, hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. I love getting more students. But you like what you saw, leave me a comment and tell me what it is you want to see next. Whether it's Tiny Tuesday, Fundo Friday, Digital Wednesdays, we have all kinds of stuff on here. If you're a returning student, same goes for you. Comment, like, leave info for me to know that I'm heading in the right direction with the content that you want. I don't know if y'all are scared to talk to me or ask me questions, but I am a very easygoing, and I'm just kind of cleaning that up. Looked kind of rough in there. But I'm a very easygoing person, very nice, not gonna bite your head off. If you have a comment or question about something, I'm not ever gonna sit there and belittle or do anything. It's like I said, at the end of the day, it's your channel. It's not my channel. It's what you want to see, so it's built for you. So yeah. If you haven't noticed what I am doing, I am literally building up the outside edge, and as you can see, by doing that, it kind of makes him pop off the page a little bit more. Just makes it look nicer. So we're almost done with that. Like I said, I really hope those of you watching are actually following along and have the patience. I know a lot of people want these little quick 5-10 minute things. It's just, it doesn't work that way, and I hate to say it. Good art, it just takes time. I've shortened them down as much as I can to 20 to 30 minutes. I mean, I've even got to the point to where, some of the Fun Draw Friday videos, I don't even do the step-by-step because those were taking an hour to 2 hours to do. And just nobody was watching them. They wouldn't have put the time, but, artwork takes time. Now I'm going to add in this little line right here. And let's go around and stop right there. And that, my friends, is going to do it for a Tiny Tuesday and Spider Ham. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. And until next time, remember to keep on sketching, and I will see you in the next one, alright? Bye.